Lesson 1.5 is on radical equations, and I am going to do number 3 for you from your homework. So here's what it looks like. Okay. Now, in order for it to be a radical equation, where's the square root, the cube root, the higher root that I am supposed to work with? Well, it's technically right here in the exponent. If you remember, when we raise something to a fraction exponent, okay, what it looks like is the power, how many I have of them, over the root. Okay, so what this tells me is that I have one underneath of a square root. That's what that 1/2 tells me up there. So let me just go ahead and start by rewriting this. And it's 3 equals, and it's a square root of 2a plus 16. Notice that there's a plus 1 on the outside. Do not put him underneath. He doesn't belong underneath. Okay? And then, of course, let's just go through our process here. The first step is to get your radical alone, okay, just like we did with the absolute value. So I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides, and I end up with 2 equals the square root of 2a plus 16. Okay? Now the goal is to try to get rid of that square root symbol. Well, the opposite of taking the square root of something is to square it. So the entire left side, the entire right side, both get put in parentheses and get squared. Okay, so this one's kind of easy. 2 times 2 is 4 on the left. And then the squaring and the square root cancel each other and leave me with 2a plus 16. Okay. The last step that I need to do here is I actually need to solve this guy. Okay, and hopefully you can see that you're going to subtract 16 from both sides. So you end up with negative 12 equals 2a, and thus a equals negative 6 when I divide both sides by 2. That should be the answer. I say should be because I need to go back and check it real quick. So I'm saying that the square root of 2 times negative 6 plus 16, and then I add 1 on the outside, it should be equal to 3. So let's check that. 3 equals, and it becomes the square root of negative 12 plus 16 plus 1 on the outside, and that equals the square root of 4 plus 1 equals 2 plus 1. So yes, that is the correct answer. That's what I'm going to leave.